Hello, Malcolm. Hello, everyone else. Camera came on just as I was swallowing a sip of coffee there. Good God. We're back with some Underworld 2 today. Ultima Underworld 2, Labyrinth of Worlds. That was a terrible voice. I'm going to have to work on my, webcasting voices. I just managed to tie my headphone cord around the leg of my side table in a loop. I don't know how I even did that. That's madness. I should have untangled this before I started, and I'm sniffling and everything. So we are going to start the game over. Whee! And I guess we're stuck with the music until we've created our character. It's fine for me, but it must be killing you. I'll try to talk loud so you can hear me over it. Miserable. We were left-handed last time, so let's be right-handed this time. We are going to be a mage, dude. These scores are pretty good. We're low dexterity, but hey, okay. Attack 7, defense 10, mana 6, casting 6. Fine, I'll take it. Pick skill, mana, or casting. We'll take mana. That gave us 4 more points. That's nice. We'll pick an archetype. I always take Old Beardy here because it's sort of the closest to how I look. This game is for Malcolm, of course, and I could take this one, which sort of looks like Malcolm's high school picture when he was 15, except he had more of a mullet and less of a nose than this dude, but it actually bears some slight resemblance. But I'll get tired of him, so I'll take this one. Besides, we both look like this now, old and hairy, with less muscles than this guy, that's for sure. We will take standard difficulty. What's the name? Why didn't I come prepared with a name? I don't know why I didn't come prepared with a name. DGG. It's snowing outside. Does that inspire me? Boy, it's just pouring snow out there. It's fairly early morning here on Texada, and the snow is just whipping down. It's not very cold out. I think it's probably cruising around 0, but man, is it snowing to beat the band, which is not very common here. Don't get a white Christmas too much in these parts. Name. Red Eye Rex. This guy has totally weird red eyes. Red Eye Rex. What? You know what? I thought of it and it has to happen. Let's see if it fits. Red Eye Rex. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna keep this guy. Red Eye Rex it is. Red Eye Rex awakens. Oh, the music stopped. No, it didn't. We are going to stop. Whoop. No. Cancel. We are going to stop that music. Oh. Holy smokes. Just amazing. Why am I not moving with WASD or my mouse? Oh, no. Okay, we're here. We are well fed and awake. It is currently dawn. So we'll pop the secret door. I believe it's around here. And we'll go see what we got, because I think if you start as a wizard, you get the rune for healing right away. So we'll grab our backpack here. We'll take our map out of... That's not in there. But lots of stuff is. Kind of nice. We'll grab this box, pop it open, have a look. A sling and 9 stones. I think we'll be throwing those things away. I think I just damaged us. Yes, we just lost 3 hit points. That was actually pretty funny. We'll keep the box. Maybe we'll start putting some junk into it right now. No, we won't. Well, Lord of Bickens. We'll put our lockpick in there. That makes a bit of room. And now we get our rune bag here. Where's the map? Oh well, we'll find it. I'm gonna make sure we get all these runes. Okay, they're just on the left side of the room here. So we've got an in stone, Ort, Manny. Yeah, we can do heal. Nice. That's why I started as a wizard, folks. It's one of the few things I actually know about this game. We're gonna leave the flute. So what other stones we got? Sanct. That's good. Bet. Good. We need it. And Jux, yeah, we need Bet to do in Bet Manny, which will hang. I don't think we can actually cast at all yet, though. But there we are. We start with the, pardon me, heal spell. Can we cast it? Not experienced enough to cast spells of that circle in Bet Manny? Oh man, that's... Wow, if only we could get experience by eating this cupcake. So I've got Cabras open in the background because the reason we're restarting the game is we totally broke it. We broke so much of it. So we'll just pop Cabras open. I don't know why it went small. We'll play Cabras' version of the theme in the background. It's really nice. And it says here for the first part here, general hints, blah blah blah, things you must do. Grab the bag with the map, emergency meeting with Lord British, speak to Miranda and all other inhabitants of the castle, and repeat this every time you make some progress, every time you return from another world. So we're going to have less trips back to Castle Britain, because we're going to follow Cabras to the letter, because I think this game is a little breaky. And the one thing we really don't want to do during this initial period is break... isn't that a nice version of the theme, by the way? It's really excellent. I'm not going to steal any more of it because, you know, it belongs to someone, I'm sure, and it's not me. I just wanted you guys to hear a little bit of it. It's there on Sir Cabras' webpage. I encourage you to go to his webpage if you're a fan of any of the Ultima games, because he's got comprehensive work on all the games and history and stuff. He's maybe the most reliable of the old Ultima Dragons. I believe he is one of the original Ultima Dragons, whatever they are. But Ragged Scroll, and we've got some basic gear here. We might as well toss it on. I don't think we're going to find anything better, and I don't think we can get into the smithy to repair anything right now either. I don't think we'll bother with that water. Let's pop this open and see what we got. Yeah, quiver, another scroll, we'll check it out. We're going to leave the bowl this time. Serviceable dagger, that'll be our handy go-to stabby. Handy go-to stabby, and we'll pick up more weapons. Soon enough, we're gonna pick up speed. I'm just orienting a bit here. The map should be in the sack, so we're gonna take the map out and leave it out. Right there. Or maybe we should leave the map. I mean, we do not often use our shoulder slots for anything. We could have carried the banner of Killorn in one, but let's pop the map up in a shoulder slot. We have now wrapped the map up in the sleeve of our t-shirt like a pack of cigarettes. Let's think of it that way. And Avatar, please come to the throne room as soon as possible. Lord British shall be holding a meeting to discuss our options in this sudden crisis. Oh, I didn't play the introduction again. I skipped playing the introduction again, but it pans through. Everyone's having a feast. Everyone's been invited. It's super nice. And the town is shooting off fireworks and celebrating peace. And then a giant black gem encloses the castle, trapping everyone inside with no sources of food or water. Kind of harsh. You read the scroll. Dear Avatar, greetings, old friend. I hope this letter finds thee in good health. 'Tis now almost a year since thy defeat of the Guardian. My sinuses are so stuffed up. I'm sorry to sniffle online, I really am. I can't make this scroll go any further, so I'm just going to throw it away. I don't even care who it's from. I don't care. We are going to do and talk to everyone. So we're eventually going to save over all the old slots. We'll just take the first 2 slots now. In that spirit of like, yeah, I'm just going to ditch all that progress. We're going to go straight to the emergency meeting. If we can find our way there. Whoop. Oh, this looks promising. Yeah, here we go. Hello, British. Greetings, Avatar. Shall we begin the meeting? By all means, my lord. I need not tell you, citizens of Britannia, that we are near our darkest hour. The gem that surrounds our castle is made of black rock, a substance impervious to all physical force, which stifles magical workings within its boundaries. The Guardian has this day struck Britannia a fearsome blow, and we may be sure that he will not rest idle. Doubtless, even now, he is preparing an assault on the entire nation of Britannia. Whoops. Lord British, cannot Lord Draxanusom of the Gargoyles rally our people against the invader? British, He will do what he can, certainly, but I know not whether the humans of Britannia shall follow a gargoyle leader. Hang on a second. I'm going to sniffle. There. It's as if I turned my head away. You could see me do it, but you couldn't hear it as loud, probably. Maybe I'll turn off the mic next time. I got a switch right here on the headphone dangler, which is all tied in knots, damn it. Blah, 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 blah. Patterson arrives in a hurry, gasping for breath. Well, what can we do then? We know he's a baddie. Somehow we must find a way to breach the gem. Now, to work. Servants, take an inventory of the castle storerooms. Nistel, Nelson, we shall have need of thy far-famed scholarly powers. You must determine how the jewel was created and how it may be destroyed. You others, warriors, and especially you, Avatar, 8 times our savior, you must search the castle above and below for some means of escape. Yo. That's us. Miranda, I place thee in charge of the escape effort. Thou shouldst use the Great Hall as thy headquarters. Avatar, be sure and report her all that thou dost learn in thy search, and heed her advice in all things. All Britannia. He breaks off, sensing an otherworldly intruder. Oh, it's Guardian time. Yes, British, hasten to thy vain struggle. But know this, God, he talks slow, all who choose to serve me shall be spared. Pretty dastardly. All others shall rot within these walls. I don't know if I'd take a promise of a guy with that kind of helmet. I mean, if that's flesh, that's just nuggly and bugly and bad. Talk to everyone but Miranda first, so... Avatar speed. Avatar dodge. Avatar runs into chairs. Avatar has problem. There's a honeycomb on the floor to eat. There's Miranda. Let's save our game and talk her up. La 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 la, papa do 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 do. I think our character's pretty good so far, old Red Eye Rex. The scores were great. I mean, he's a little low on dexterity, but whatevs. Avatar, 'tis good to see thee. We could say, what is the situation in the castle? What hast thou been doing since I last visited Britain? Or we must go, what is the situation in the castle? Well, I'm setting up our war room in the Great Hall, where I'll keep track of all events related to our battle against the Guardian. Make sure to come to me often to get the latest news and to inform me of that progress. I can say I shall, or nay, I prefer to work on my own. We are saved, so I could, but I'll say I shall. Which reminds me, both Nistel and Nelson asked me to send thee to see them. Is there aught else thou wishest to know? Yes, there is. We'll just check. What hast thou been doing? Well, Lord British put me in charge of Britannia's environmental problems, starting with Loch Lake, and I've started an organization of women who want a larger role in Britannian society. But who knows if all that will matter now? Is there aught else thou wishest to know? No. Remember to visit me often, Red Eye Rex. I may have news. Red Eye Rex, right on. So we're not going to eat any of this stuff or steal it. We're not going to talk to the guards. They don't count. We are going to, I guess... Well, we'll make sure we get Nistel and Nelson. We'll systematically hit up the castle. So let's do the west wing here that we're in first. So we got Iolo up here. Hey, buddy. I'm glad to see my old companion again now that we're in this fix. Blah, blah, blah. What news, Iolo? There's little to say, my friend. 'Tis a fine mess we are in this time, is it not? I can say thou art right. I see little hope for us, or doubtless we shall pull through, friend. When have we failed before? Obviously, I'll say that. 'Tis true, my friend. We may be thankful for this prison, inasmuch as we are safe on the inside, while the rest are trapped outside with Chuckles the Jester. He drops his voice to a whisper again. But really, Avatar, the situation is darker than most here suspect. What meanest thou? Or don't tell me, I don't want to hear it. What meanest thou? Dupre and I took a look down in the sewers when the gem first came up. 'Tis crawling with monstrous vermin. The sewers were never safe, but now they are horrific. I believe he has the key, shouldst thou care to take a look for thyself. Now, is there aught else thou would speak of? We'll say yes. I don't think there's anything massive we need there. We don't need to hear his past. And, you know, they're all surprised about the sewers, but when you go down there, you find evidence of, like, 2 missing workers. So, nice castle management. Oh god, the castle rebellion. We have to make sure not to break that damn thing, too. Unless this one's patched for it. Okay, here's, Dupre. Do not tell the others, Red Eye Rex, but I have made a horrible discovery. I can say, what is it, or is our situation not difficult enough? What is it? Iolo and I walked down into the sewers, and a bit below, a plague of monsters has erupted. I do not know where they are coming from, but the matter bears investigation. In other words, I gotta go fight them. I shall look into it at once, or truly I am loath to descend into the sewers. I shall look into it at once. Thou art a brave man, Red Eye Rex. There's the key. I admire thee, though I do not envy thy responsibilities here. Take thou then this key to the sewers. I shall descend at once. We're out of here. He just auto-quit. That's nice. So we'll call this the key box for the Mo. Oh, look. Another serviceable dagger. Well, that's handy to know. What's in here? Yet another dagger. That one's badly worn, so we will throw it in the hallway. Wham. Let's litter up the whole castle this time. We'll pop that torch up there, and we'll keep that thread. We'll pop this sack in here. Now, can I put a sack in a box? That's a bit audacious, but it's working. The box may end up full due to sack weight, though. I'm not sure how that all works. There's probably a way that it works. I don't even know. Why do I have 2 bottles of water? Well, I'm going to need 1 empty bottle, so. Alright, that's cleaned up nice. We got a torch handy. Really wish we had a lantern. Oh boy, we have lost a lot. Yes, we have. That's okay. This is kind of cool anyway. Because we didn't do it right before. We're just going to talk to everyone. Who's this? Nelson, 'tis good to see thee here, Avatar. What is it, Nelson? What hast thou been doing since time in Moonglow? Or I would study with thee. What is it, Nelson? We are in quite a fix, aren't we? But then I suppose that is a specialty of thine. I can say thou art right. I shall get us out of this, or one never gets used to such things, Nelson. Thou art right. I shall get us out of this. Why, well, I have been thinking. All of the Guardian's Blackrock structures have had smaller copies of themselves inside. It would be worthwhile searching for something similar within the castle. What use would that be, or but where would such a thing be? What use would that be to us? I cannot say for certain, but a year ago thou didst find such a thing and did help thee in breaking... Thou didst find such a thing did help thee in breaking the Guardian's power. Dost thou recall? Thou didst enter within each of the smaller shapes to attain thy goal. Will that be all, Red Eye Rex? We'll say... Oh! Yeah, that was the right option. I think we're good. Of course. Oop. Oh, no, I accidentally said I would study. I shall return when I have the time. That will be... yeah, the options are kind of backwards there. Like the power window switches in Japanese cars. They always go the opposite way you're expecting. I don't know quite why it's like that. Have we healed a hit point yet? No. Okay, let's talk to... Wham! Lady Tori. Red Eye Rex, for all our sakes, it is good that thou art here. I would know thy thoughts, Lady Tori. Trapped in here as we are, I sense rising fear and anxiety in nearly everyone. Oh, she's some kind of TP like in Star Trek. This is about equivalent to the Star Trek Next Generation, I guess, actually. That's weird to think. So this game's like 93, and I think that's about when that started going. That's weird to think. I always thought of this game as an older thing than that. Thou must do what thou canst to prevent panic, but I also sense that they have great confidence in thee, Red Eye Rex. She pauses. As do I, Avatar. Alright, she auto-ended, so we're done with her. And now it's Julia! She's an old companion of ours. I had heard thou wert about, old friend. What is on thy mind, Julia? Between me and thee, I am glad thou art here, Red Eye Rex. We've worked together, fought side by side. I know I can count on thee. Surely thou wouldst not question the other's loyalty, Julia, or 'tis good to work with thee again too, Julia. Now we've got definitely she's suspicious here, so let's trigger it. Nay, but there are some here like Iolo and Dupre who I can rely upon. People like Faradwin, Syria, I know not of. If there is nothing more, Red Eye Rex, I must go now. She's a bit like outsider phobic. You know, we'll just see if there's more we need to do here. No. Oh God, tell me if thy year in Britannia, you boring woman. After traveling across Britannia and back with thee, well, I just couldn't go back to that rustic village tinker act I'd been doing the past few years. She has a certain personality, eh? It's kind of neat. Like, this is almost like a real person. It's a fairly strong and hard person. Slightly arrogant, but not really. I like it. So since then, I've been walking through northern Britannia, watching the reconstruction happen. If there is nothing more, Red Eye Rex, I must go now. I shall speak to thee later then. Oh, good. Hey, now we've got probably one more bit of this west wind to do. Yeah, we'll go here first. Pop it open, see who's inside. Whoa, hi, I think it's Patterson. Yep. I am so happy to see thee here. I mean, not because thou art inside here, but you understand. I didn't do that very well. I should have done his voice better, sorry. I don't do good voices anyway, and my sinuses are just plugged right up, which makes all my voices sort of like... Okay, how are things, Patterson? I'm glad to have a chance to speak with thee. I just wanted to say I've always been a great admirer of thine, and 'tis good to be working with thee. If there's anything I can do to help out. Okay. Okay, so I can say no thank thee. I need thee to help keep up people's morale. Thou art good at that. Or perhaps thou should assist Miranda in the war room, or just stay out of my way, Patterson. I think I told him to keep up morale last time, so I'll send him to Miranda this time. Thank thee, Avatar. I shall do as thou sayest. Will that be all, Red Eye Rex? Yeah, it will. Always a pleasure, Red Eye Rex. Okay, so he's off to assist Miranda. That's cool. Open this up, and we got Faradwin. So thou art here as well. What is on thy mind, Faradwin? Well, Red Eye Rex, once again thy visit has coincided with calamity. I cannot say I am surprised. Yeah, I'm the Black Crow. I can say if thou wilt not be civil, do not speak to me. I shall do my best to end this crisis, as should we all, or trouble does seem to follow me about. Trouble does seem to follow me about. Yes, it does. History tells us that thou hast always been a harbinger of ill tidings. You little Pringle. Yeah, family-friendly channel, folks. I'm not going to get rough verbally with a video game construct. It seems a bit silly. Alright, East Wing time. I wonder if there's anyone else kicking around the throne room and war room that we need to deal with as well. So let's do that. Let's see if there's anyone kicking around in here. Let's see if there's anyone kicking around in here. I think that's just a guard? No, that's... yeah, that's a guard. And that's a guard. I thought it was Syria for a second. Oh, blam! I just blundered into a wall sprinting around the castle. That's funny. Other guards there, and British is up in his chambers, I guess. We don't have the watch yet. Okay, here we go. Wait. We've been here? Yeah, that's our quarter. No, we haven't been here. We gotta go up in here. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we have it. It's up. I was going the wrong direction. Wrong direction. So easily confused. We go east. I am really easily confused, you know. It's a bad thing. So here we are. Servants' quarters. Talk to Charles. What is it, Avatar? What hast thou been doing for the past year? It hath been a quiet year here at the castle. Benny and Boots have retired from the staff, so more of the duties now fall to me. My sister Nell has married that artist, Caroccio. I'm not entirely sure I approve, but she is happy with him. Will there be anything else? No, thank thee, Charles. But that's nice we got one talk with Charles in. We're going to try hard not to break him. Yes, we will. And we'll look for any other servants. There's a way down there. But I think you can just get to the supply room right now. The other thing's locked, so here's two servants. Let's talk to them. Nana, what is it, Avatar? What hast occupied thee of late, Nana? Lord British's behavior is becoming more and more offensive. Servants taking inventory. No please, no thank you. No mention of far-famed organizational powers. I wonder what he thinks he would do without us. I can say I'm sure Lord British holds the servants in great esteem. Or look, Nana, in this time of crisis we must all pull together. I'll say great esteem. Humph. Alright. Yeah, so we will have a servants' rebellion. God, I really hope I don't break it, eh? Now, how may I help the Avatar? Has to occupy thee of late now. I'm glad thou art here with us, Avatar. If there is a way to escape this gem, I am sure that thou wilt find it. But I worry so about my darling Caroccio outside with our son. Shouldst anything happen to them, I would perish with grief. And they'd perish with, like, arrows through them and fire. Will that be all, Red Eye Rex? Yeah, we're out. We're out. We have talked to the servants once, and I think that was a correct thing to do because there was stuff triggered. I don't know if we're supposed to trigger more stuff. That's Charles, right? I did not mean to talk to Charles. I'm like actually paranoid of breaking stuff by even touching it. The game's not that bad. It's not that breaky. It's just it's a little breaky. And okay, we're on track here, getting her done. That's back into the bomb servants' quarters. So here's Nistel. And he's got some stuff we can steal too. Blunk blunk. Nistel, talkie talkie. Red Eye Rex, I see thou art joining us in this unexpectedly protracted reunion. Listen, I wish to discuss with thee my thoughts on our situation. What wouldst thou say to me? 'Tis a staggeringly huge spell. I had not thought even the Guardian could create such an enormous amount of black rock. But 'tis also a very crude casting, no subtlety about it. If I had the book it was cast from, I'd swear I could reverse it. What dost thou mean, a crude spell? What is black rock? I am sorry thy sense of aesthetics has been offended, Nistel. What dost thou mean, a crude spell? 'Tis as if the caster had so much power he thought there was no need to work skillfully. As it is, the ether has been violently disrupted, and I should not be surprised if there were aftershocks and side effects in our own and other realities. What kind of aftershocks? Other realities? What dost thou mean? Probably, but I must be going. What kind of aftershocks? 'Tis hard to predict. Possibly some sort of echo effect, wherein the spell effect might replicate itself on a smaller scale, like an echo repeating and dying away. I keep forgetting to do the voice here. 'Tis common in his castings. I shouldn't wonder if we see some smaller replica of the gem, just as we saw in his assault a year ago. And you think this effect might extend to the worlds beyond our own? Just what is Blackrock, anyway? You sorcerers are given to fanciful talk. I shall believe it if I see it. I'll take and you think this effect might extend to worlds beyond our own. The same ether surrounds and permeates all the realities. An ether storm this size might have far-reaching effects. Such things are hard to estimate. What kind of effects would these be? I have heard all I need for now. Thank you. If there's nothing more, Red Eye Rex, I must return to my work. Speak to thee later, then. I'm going to check us for skill points. Do we come with any? Yeah, we do. I think we'll take casting right now. Hast thou time to teach me some of the mystic arts? Of course, I would like to work on my casting skill. No thank thee, because we have no more skill points. I shall speak to thee later then. And let's just see, we were at casting 6. We didn't save before this, so we're taking what we get. We got 9, so that's cool. Hopefully we can cast in-bet Manny now. We've healed 1 hit point up, so we're not going to waste any mana. We've got 28 mana and 34 hit points maximum. That's not bad. That is not bad. Like, that's as much mana as we had at end game in our last and broken run. So there's supposed to be a few runes in here. We're not going to read the books and stuff this time. It was fun last time. It's great. We're going to rifle the chests. Locked. Emptied. We are going to empty any unlocked items and just root about, because it mentioned in the walkthrough that there's... oh, it must be a teleporter, yeah. That there's runes in here, so we're going to take a look. So let's take a look in here. Nothing. Throw the box in the magical fire. Sorry, Nistel, I'm a messy, messy guy. Ah, runes. Runes! Grab those, read this. No practical application yet for this spell, maybe 200. I prefer the regular slow fall spell. You were throwing that away too. And we're throwing away the entire box. We don't need it, but we want these runes. We got Oos, Des, and Pour out of that, so... And whatevs, that makes a spell somehow, but forget it. See, a table, a table, a table. What is that other thing? An unblemished black pearl. Oh, look at runes. Elam, this is nice. Rel, oh, this is really handy. And another Des. We'll just take it. We're bad. We're bad. I think the yellow potions heal. We're not going to worry about that. Okay, we got our runes. We're out of here. That was awesome. Totally thanks, Nistel. Buckaroo. Thanks for the free stuff. So we'll head on down to the next door here, pop it open, and then we've got several different places to go. So here's Syria. Well, Avatar, it seems thou art trapped with the rest of us. What is on thy mind, Syria? It seems I shall have a chance to see the famous Avatar in action. I shall be curious to know whether there is any truth to the tales of thy boldness and cunning. Oh, you bet there are. You bet there are. That's why I'm called Red-Eye Rex. Doubtless some of it has been exaggerated in the telling, or I have indeed endured many perils. Mine has been a full life. Doubtless some of it has been exaggerated in the telling. Such a shame. I had so looked forward to watching a hero in action. What else may I do for thee, Red-Eye Rex? Nothing, thank thee, or there is one more thing. Well, let's do one more thing. No, okay, she's got her full normal options list, so let's get out. Nice. And that is probably a guard. And the jail is likely empty. We are supposed to get Fisif into it. And we will not fail in that mission. No, we won't. And here's Ducal Mackle. Geoffrey, Red-Eye Rex, 'tis good thou art here. Perhaps we shall fight back to back again, as in the time when thou sought to become the Avatar. Oh, really? I wasn't the Avatar to start with. How hast thou been, Geoffrey? Yeah, that's the one. In a way, 'tis a relief to be in action again. In action? You're sitting in your room. To confront danger in the realm's defense. 'Tis a strange sort of exhilaration, and I have not felt it for a long time. Oh, interesting. Different grammar usage there than normal. But that one's correct, and felt it in a long time is wrong. May I help thee with anything else? No. No, we're totally gone from here. So we have, I believe, talked to all the residents of the castle now. Off to a good start. We have a few torches, we have a few bits and batses. So we are going to cross. I think we go this way. And I think we go down here. There should be a door out. Yeah, here we go. No. Where's the way out? Oh, it's a secret door. La-di-poo-poo. Yeah, and then that opens the secret way around the outside of the castle. So the secret door should be where? Should be right beside us. There it is. Oh, it's locked. Are you totally kidding me? Oh, right. Key to sewers. Does not fit. Really? I don't recall having this problem. Hang on, we gotta get examine on again here. Put our view straight. Secret door's right in front of us. Let's punch the bejangles out of it. I don't seem to recall that being locked. Oh, there's the exits in the Avatar quarters. We can probably unlock this from behind. But yeah, the exit's in the Avatar quarters, so yeah. Whoops. Just put away that knife. Exits in here in the Avatar quarters. With all this other stuff, so yeah, we pop that, yeah, and then we're out. Okay, so we'll save in a couple of slots here. And we'll head on down and have a look. Ah! It's upset. I don't think we're going to take it on just yet, you know. Unlocks the lock. And down we go. So we should quickly save in A here. And get that knife out. We're totally gonna get jumped instantly here. This dagger's pretty sucky. Boodle poop. Got him down. There's more of those. Just have a look around. I love the way its little eyes get all angry when it attacks. It's really pretty cool. They're all over, man. Yucky little things. Oh man, we're getting tagged. We're actually getting tagged by bloodworms, man. That's pretty funny. I can hear more. Yeah, I kind of thought so. Oh, no wonder we were getting tagged. We were getting double teamed there, eh? Okay. I can hear stuff moving still in the distance. So we'll just keep our light on. I don't think there's any treasure in this little area. Now I think Fisif turns up in the first one here, and we're not going to want to wreck our conversation with him, so we're going to put away our thing and save in 2 slots. We're going to save in all 4 slots here. And just, that'll wipe the old game out completely. There's I think a mild wrench tossing all that progress, but it was broken. So now we're going to try and get Fisif in jail without breaking him. Let's just pop in here. Hey, bucko. Psst, mister, canst thou tell me what's going on then? And I can say, who art thou, an intruder in Castle British? Or the Guardian has trapped us all in the castle? Or do you live in the sewers? I'll tell him straight up, the Guardian has trapped us all in the castle. The bleeding red blighter again, eh? Should have known he'd be around again after I saw those fellowship types moving in around Buccaneer's Den. They said 'twas just a reunion, but I suspected they were up to something. How didst thou come here from Buccaneer's Den, or art thou a member of the fellowship? Skip the fellowship. How didst thou come here from Buck's Den? I hates to tell a stranger the plain truth, but me situation's a bit desperate. My name's Fisif, and I came up here about 2 days ago through the tunnel from Buccaneer's Den to see what could be acquired under cover of the festivities. I said, I can say, you mean you're a thief here to plunder the castle? Or, I see, and what didst thou acquire? Or, what happened then? Or, dost thou know thy way around the sewers? I say, I see, and what didst thou acquire? I found the Avatar's pocket watch in a bunch of junk in a closet. I had me the key to the armory too, but I lost it in a scuffle with the Green Giant. By the way, what didst thou sayest thy name was? And I've got one choice. Actually, I am Red-Eye Rex, the Avatar, incarnation of the 8 virtues, and 8 times the savior of Britannia. Oh, then I suppose thou wilt be wanting that pocket watch back again. Yes, that would be nice. Okay, we'll pop that in the bag for now. Sweet. Perhaps I should be getting along, then. He begins edging towards the nearest exit. And I can say, and where art thou going in such a hurry? First, canst thou tell me more about the sewers? Or, stay right where thou art, thief, thou art under arrest. And I'll say, and where art thou going in such a hurry? Oh, things to do. I've got rats to kill and eat, fetid water to sip, that sort of thing. Oh, I'm a busy man. And I can say, not so fast, Fisif, I mean to arrest thee, or enjoy thyself, I mean to arrest thee. Arrest? And why should I come with thee to jail? We are all in the Guardian's jail anyway. And I can say, if thou dost not, I shall kill thee where thou standest. Or thou standest. If thou dost remain below, thou shalt starve or die of disease. I'll give him 2, starve or die of disease. Thou hast a point. It's not as if I haven't done time before. Resigned, Fisif heads for the nearest ladder. Yes. We did not break Fisif, and we'll take his stuff. It's probably we took his stuff first before in an excess of greed. I thought we had a bag. You know what? I need to take that bag back out of there. It's handy to have a bag in the pack. You know that. We'll just pop that oil flask in there. What else have we got? Plant. What is this stuff? A broken axe. Lockpick. That can go in the key box. Nice. A box, we will examine the contents of it. It's got a runestone, a pick, and a purple potion. You know, we got so little utility out of potions last game that I am just gonna drop that and grab that runestone. I forgot to look what stone it was. Darn. Oh well, we gotta get stones. Okay, I'm gonna drink Fisif's ale, throw it away. Drink Fisif's water, throw it away. The water refreshes you. And day-old piece of meat, day-old piece of meat, and a day-old pastry. We'll eat the pastry. That pastry tasted pretty good. And I think we'll throw the meat and keep the bag for the moment. A painting. You see a painting. He's still in a painting. Hilarious little geek. Okay, so we're going to save in A, and we're going to go see if we can find Fisif upstairs now. Just to see if he's, you know, fixed, basically. I think we're going the wrong way. No, we should be going west. West. West it is. Here's the ladder. Put out the torch. Saving A again. I'm just so nervous. I don't even know where else I'm saved. Actually, I should have thought about that more. Okay, we can get out of here without the light. Because we do have limited light resources at this time. Now that rat could end up in my room. Kind of yucky. Don't like the idea. Rats are nasty. My house just got renovated. Well, not just, but recently got renovated. You know, floors done, some painting, quite a lot of work in the end. There turned out to be some things wrong underneath the house. I had a rotten main beam and a rotten sill plate, both from water getting in, so all problems corrected and stuff. But I had a rat infestation in the basement, and I didn't know about it. I did not know about it. So, yeah, we're going to talk to Miranda here. You recount for Miranda your latest experiences, and she records them carefully to distribute to other members of the castle. I can say, what is the current situation in the castle? Nistel said Siham advice for the I will go see him. The others are quite anxious to hear of thy progress. Oh, and Mayor Patterson was looking for thee. He seemed quite anxious to speak with thee. Oh, so we gotta go Nistel and Patterson right now, right? Yeah, we gotta follow this. So, oh god. Actually, I guess we should speak to everyone in the castle. I just want to tell you about rats and see if Fisif's in the jail. So, I think we need to go down to the throne room, like Axis area, and then east. So yeah, I had a plague of rats in my basement, and I didn't know. I mean, I knew they'd been getting into my shed outdoors because my cat died, and a couple years ago she died. Still seems a little fresh, I'll tell you that. Fisif's in the jail. Sweet. Okay, this is a good place to save. I'll save in all 4 slots here. I think we had a good start. I'm pretty happy. And yeah, the rats are all poisoned out for now, but you don't necessarily know what's in your basement, that's for sure. I never heard them or smelled them or anything. But there was like the guy doing the work down there, I think he killed out like 28 of them. Just very carefully and selectively poisoning them, basically. Because you do not want that poison to spread around the food chain. Let's try casting. Not experienced enough. Well, we gotta gain a level of experience, not just, yeah, okay, no problem. I don't think we got a skill point for killing 5 rotworms. Or 4 rotworms. Nope, we did not. We have how much experience? 22 points. Yeah, we'll have to get a little bit more than that. Well, guys, on that note of rats and stuff, I bid thee farewell for now. Another episode coming soon. We'll whip around, and we're going to do this right, thanks to Sir Cabarrus. And many thanks to Sir Cabarrus. He does rock, whoever he is. So, you guys have a good one, and until next time, bye for now.